Hi fundraising family, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be talking about why you don't want to do a live auction in your virtual gala. Before we get into this, I am going to be showing you some footage of an actual virtual gala. I have received so many amazing comments and emails from so many of you saying how much you appreciate this type of content. However, I have also received many negative comments about people saying that I'm being rude and unfair. I want to be very clear that this is a reaction video. A reaction video, and also my two other videos, and the next videos I'm going to be putting out are reaction videos. This is nothing new. If you put in a reaction video on YouTube, you will find millions upon millions of videos from people reacting to other people's skincare, their makeup, their trips, whatever. It just so happens that I'm doing it for the fundraising industry. My channel is made for nonprofits like yours. It is not made for auctioneers. So if you find this kind of content offensive, you don't have to watch it. And with that, let's get into the video. Oh, wait. I also want to thank all of you for subscribing. I really appreciate it, but I still have like 95% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you could take a moment and hit that red button, I would greatly appreciate this. I put all this content and all this information out there for free. I take up my own time to do this to help your nonprofit, no matter the size, raise more money and get unbiased information about how to do virtual galas. All right, let's get into the video.
I think that the roller skating industry needs to single-handedly thank the Drama Club for saving that particular.
I'm going to pause right here to first put a disclaimer out there. This event had some sort of auctioneer. I do not know this auctioneer. I don't even know his name. I was simply watching virtual galas like I do in my spare time, and I bookmarked this one because it had a live auction. You could hear there that the audio cut out, and that is because they're doing it live, and that is just a symptom of live events. You're gonna have audio problems, you may even have video problems. It seemed to be a very small glitch, but if I were watching at home, I would be a little bit frustrated. Let's also take note that this live auction is 45 minutes into their event, which is 1 hour and 45 minutes long. That is very, very, very long event, but schools have a different type of audience. They are the most connected to their donors because the donors' children are at school each and every day. So they might have had their parent community on for the entirety of this gala. We're here to watch this live auction, which is about to happen, but I did want to point out that there was some technical difficulty, and you're going to see it's going to happen again.
Everybody, really excited to have you. Now listen, we promised we were going to bring you those Chin Hills campus. There is
again more audio problems. That's why I do not love live streamed events.
Only one of them this year, and the bidding is started out at $4,000, and we are currently setting up a bid of $20,000. The Ma family is already up there, and look, Ma's and the O'Briens are competing against one another. They keep entering above.
I'm going to pause here. Number one, you can clearly hear there are some technical difficulties. If I was the auctioneer, I would be so frustrated. So my heart totally goes out to this guy. I have no idea what his name is. I didn't hear them introduce him. He didn't introduce himself, so I'm just going to call him the auctioneer guy. They are clearly using online auction software, and they are closing it live. If you're using online auction software, you can set a timer and specific ending times for specific items. So for this Mission Hills Upper School parking lot space, they're closing it live right now on the air. I do really like that he can see the names of the people who are bidding against each other. However, in a typical live auction setting, in a real in-person live event, donors are anonymous because we use their bid number. So because he's using those bidder names, I don't know if the Ma's and the O'Briens really want everybody knowing that they're bidding against each other, and they're each bidding $20,000. That's a lot of money to be bidding. So he is calling in real time what is happening online. Is my bet, you can tell down below the greater giving, I think that's the greater giving bid. People are bidding online and he's calling it live. But let's see how long it takes for this one item.
$15,000 is where O'Brien left. Now Ma came in and he's at $20,000. $20,000 to ensure you don't have to find a spot in Mission Hills. What an incredible opportunity. $20,500. And there's the Team O'Brien coming right back in on the other side. $20,500. And come on, there's $21,000 for the Ma.
I think he's doing a great job being energetic and upbeat and filling kind of that empty space between bids. And I think there's going to be a lot of empty space because with any online technology, there's going to be latency for when I enter the bid at home on my device to when it gets to the computer to when our auctioneer sees it. There's going to be probably a 10 to 20 second delay in that, which is called latency. So I think we're going to see a lot of that, but kudos to this auctioneer for filling that space.
The Ma's are in the lead at $21,000. $21,000 for a parking spot, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. The O'Briens, the Ma's coming down neck and neck. You know what's going to happen the next time somebody's going to come in there. That spot, $21,000 to the Ma family. I'm here to tell you, why don't you just rent it to the O'Briens for $10K a semester? You'll make that happen. $21,000. The Ma's are in the lead. Come on, O'Briens. I know you want to be there. Everybody else is paying attention. The Ma's coming in at $21,000.
I really like that he's engaging the donors and kind of encouraging them to bid. He's looking right at the camera. But again, because we're using online bidding as this platform, he has to keep glancing off to the left to check and see if any new bids have come in. And it breaks the connection between the viewer at home and the auctioneer.
$1,000, ladies and gentlemen, is that going to be all? Is that going to be all? You can do it. You can do it. Come on, everybody. Everybody in the studio is cheering for you. Let's do it. 21,000. Come on. The Ma's. There's Mr. O'Brien jumping in at $21,500. $500.
Again, more technical issues. My heart is breaking for this school. How frustrating. You get one shot at this and you have technical difficulties. I'm not going to mention the technical difficulties again. Just be noted.
You have got it. You have got it, ladies and gentlemen. $21,500. There's $22,500. $22,500, and we're starting to roll. And there's $23,000, and they're jumping in. The Ma's and the O'Briens neck and neck. This one going to the highest bidder. $23,000 is where we stand. Are we going to go higher? At $23,000, heck, you could afford another Honda for $23,000 to park in that fabulous parking spot. $23,000. Bidder number 780 going up against bidder number 541. This is your chance. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Make it happen. At $23,000, the odds are in. $23,000, and it could be you at $23,000. Let's adjust that mic. I hope you're all hearing me. Down the stream, you can all pay along right there in your app. $23,000, is that going to be all? Come on, O'Briens. One more shot. Let's make it $23,500. You can do it.
I'm going to pause right here. I can already tell that this live auction is taking a long time. And it's not the auctioneer's fault. The timing may be set to end in 2 minutes or 3 minutes. For that, we don't know. I kind of wish they had like a countdown button on the screen, but this is a very long time if you're at home and watching this and you are not the Ma's and you are not the O'Briens to be watching this play out in real time on screen. I'm gonna fast forward ahead and I'm gonna see how long this takes. Well, let's see where we started. We started at 45:30 and we end at 50 minutes and 43 seconds. So about 5 minutes and 15 seconds. That is pretty long. The reason why I don't love live auction items, and this one ended up going for around $28,000, is because one, they take up so much time. Two, they only engage 1, 2, maybe 3 people in your audience when you could have hundreds of people watching. How can you dedicate 5 minutes of your program to only 2 people? That seems incredibly, I don't want to say wasteful, but it's going to be very difficult to do. Now, the Ma's and the O'Briens are obviously mega donors, so maybe it makes sense, but 5 minutes dedicated to 2 people is an awfully long time. And number 3, could the item have gone for the same amount of money, if not more, just totally online? That I cannot say. I think their auctioneer did a very, very, very good job. But again, they spent 5 minutes of their precious virtual gala time on a live auction. If you're thinking about having a live auction at your event, I'm going to encourage you not to. If you want to have any type of auction, put it in an online auction. We're competing for eyeballs here. We're competing for people's attention. And if we spend 5 minutes doing a live auction item, I hope nobody dropped off, but quite honestly, I was a little bit bored during this moment because I'm not connected to the school. If I was connected to the school, I probably would have been more engaged, but if I was a low-level donor, maybe I wouldn't have been so engaged. So that's a little bit of a live auction. You had technical issues, that happens live. It took 5 minutes and it focused on only 2 people out of the probably 300 people they had watching. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And of course, please subscribe. I am trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. I would greatly appreciate it, and you'll become part of our fundraising family. Subscribing is free and it's easy. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.